get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Wisconsin Badgers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Badgers will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Wildcats offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he comes just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. With jet sweep pass. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Working that left side. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Burnett. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Quick pass on the jet motion. And they will score! Touchdown, Arizona! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Badgers offense has the ball for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have locked down corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Looking to throw, it's locked. And he intercepts it. Touchdown, Arizona. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Feeling some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Great job by the pass rusher there. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get to the QB with the sack, but he was able to still use his arms and his wingspan to knock that ball loose.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's locked. Using his feet to buy time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And now on second down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. They're trying to get to him. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Throws to the back. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's locked. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And that is no good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this.
Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. He wants to throw it. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Badger.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. 1st down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Coming after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Getting some heat. That's caught. It's Io Manor. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now from inside the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up, and the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. and he grabs it. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Off he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's White. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's back to throw on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Looking for room at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Luck. He lofts one down the sideline. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Wildcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Shotgun snap on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. And the Badgers are marching down the field. 29-0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Finds his big tight end. Shakes off the tackler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Badger! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Gonna take a shot at this DB. What a snag by the defense.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Offense getting set for first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Makes the catch. It's Anthony. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. They want to just keep throwing it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Touchdown, Wisconsin! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught on the outside, it's Acker.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer, take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Going up top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all. He uncorks one deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Now rolling to the left. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Looking for more room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats. The AT unit on the field. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barry Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. They'll try the run. Fakes his man out. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Looking for a man. It's locked. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Motion trying to get the defense to shoot. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the fourth quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the right. Got his man.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll give it to Johnson. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out, force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
And it's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Looking downfield, it's Locke. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. 4th down, gotta have it here. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's gonna run it all the way back. Touchdown, Arizona! So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, "I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me."
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor. And can't forget that.
And the Wisconsin offense will take over 1st and 10.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Going up top on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run.